Hey, good morning. One of the best ways to get started with technology and to start boosting your resume is to just simply work on projects. This little guy is a Raspberry Pi. It is the probably the smallest version. I think it's called the Nano, and this is cheap. It's like 25 bucks. I turned this into an audio server. I've done it with other Raspberry Pis too, and I have a audio called Audio Hat that goes on top of this, a DAC, and to get high quality output from it. And fun little project. And you can do exactly the same thing. You can find a project that matches up to your interests, to your hobbies, and you can just start messing around. Maybe you want to build a computer. It doesn't have to be a gaming computer. It doesn't have to be this like $1,500 machine. You can simply just build a desktop. This desktop computer that I'm working on right now is one that my son Aaron built when he was last year. He was 15 years old, and I bought all the components, and then basically I said, here. Help put it together. He was super excited, and he put in the motherboard and everything. And that is something that it's a memory he started building some skills, and it's a memory. And that is also something that he can remember as he thinks about going down the road of creating a resume. Is that if he's interested in IT, he might put something on there. Hey, I built my first computer when I was 15, and I built my first computer when I was like 22, I think. So, yeah, that's a awesome experience. And we built this one for like 500 bucks. It's running Linux, so it's running a free operating system. I already had the monitor, so you can do stuff like this, and you can get started. Fairly inexpensively. Maybe you're interested in 3D printers, and you can go out and buy a 3D printer now for like 200 bucks. Actually, you can get some more inexpensive models for even $100. So that's crazy. You can start making little physical prints, physical objects for 100 bucks. So if that's your interest, go do it. Just go out and buy it. Who cares if you're going to stumble? Who cares if you fail a little bit along the way? That's normal. That's normal for all of us. I have started many projects that never got finished, or that I just hit a wall on and said, okay, well, it's not, it's too much time and energy and effort involved for me to get past whatever the stumbling block was that was in my way, and maybe I lost interest in it. That's okay. Sometimes you go back and you pick up old projects and you're like, oh, now I have the knowledge to be able to try something different to see if I can fix that problem I was having on this project or whatever. So anywhere from 10 or 20 bucks to $100 you can get a 3D printer, to $400 or $500 you can build actually probably less than that, you can build an inexpensive desktop computer. You want to build something more intense, then you can obviously boost your budget. If you have more money to play with, your projects can be a little bit more elaborate, a little bit more expensive, and that's cool too. So all of those things are things that you can start to put down on your resume. When I'm looking at a resume, I want to see, is this person engaged in their personal life in projects? I want to see them working on things. I want them to see, I know Chris and I have been talking at work. He's talking about getting a Synology, and he's trying to figure out what's the best way that I can store my photos in a fail-safe manner. So if in the worst case scenario my house burns down, that I've still got my memories. And so it's like, try and figure that stuff out and figure what the method is. It's going to be different probably for everybody. So it's good, and it's okay. Like I said, it's okay to fail. You're going to have projects that are going to go off the rails, and that's okay. You're giving an effort. You're learning. You're pushing the boundary of what you know into what you don't know. So you're grabbing what you don't know, and you're embracing it, and you're trying to figure out, and you chew through it, and that can go a long way to establishing your IT career. So I hope that's an encouragement to you. Just get out there and start doing some research. See what search around, see what you're interested in. DIY projects for this, and start plugging some stuff in there and see what you come up with. If you're not engaging in projects, then maybe you're learning that maybe your interest level isn't as high as you think it is. Maybe you're thinking of IT as just a place to hang out and watch videos. Well, that's not what IT is. so, so get your hands messy, get them dirty, get into some projects, and just have fun. Have fun with it. If there's a real there's a real benefit, a joy that comes out of being able to solve a problem and make something work. And that's going to be something that you're going to remember whether or not you're going into IT. So just have fun with it and find something to work on.